Would everyone please stand as our graduates march in?
Would you all please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Welcome to the CF Vigor High School 2020 commencement exercises. Introducing my stage guests, Mr. Cressel Threadgill, Superintendent, Dr. Lakeisha Brackens, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Reginald Crenshaw, Mobile County School Board Commissioner, District 3, Ms. D.H. Walton, School Improvement Achievement Officer, my 11th and 12th grade counselor, Mrs. Lakeisha Robinson, 9th and 10th grade counselor, Mrs. Ebony McDowell. We will first hear our speech from our valedictorian, followed by our salutatorian's address.
Good afternoon to our superintendent, Mr. Threadgill, our Mobile County School System esteemed guests, to our principal, Mr. Cunningham, Vigor High School administration, families, friends, and to the graduation class of 2020. Thank you for being present during this joyous occasion. I would like to start off by saying thank you to my friends for being there for me when I needed you most, listening to me talk on and on about some of the most craziest things, for helping me break out of my cocoon to become an adventurous butterfly, to my family for helping me get through hard times and give me all the love I needed. My mom for being my doctor, my therapist, my favorite chef, my everything. I also want to thank those who doubted me or didn't believe in me and my potential for my greatness. You pushed me to study harder, study longer, and to always believe in myself. To show what skills a young black man can obtain even after growing up without a father. But with the help and support of my family and friends, I've learned that love can get you through it all. Spring 2020 is a semester that will forever be imprinted into the textbook of time. As of now, we've come upon a new normal where we wear masks, stay inside, and isolate. We start to lose track of time, then days, because every day starts to feel the same. But this isn't where we end. As your valedictorian, I encourage you all to see this difficult time as an opportunity to learn new things. Maybe even learn a new hobby you never knew you would love. We must not lose faith and become victim of the bad thoughts that consume us when there seems to be no good thoughts left. We must strategize and use our resources to defy the odds that are against us. In the past, we struggled as a class to keep our attendance and grades up. We no longer wanted to be seen in a bad light, so we knew we had to make a change. We overcame our flaws, showed those tests what we were made of, and by all our hard work, we came off the failing school list. And by doing that, we show everyone what Vigor High School Class of 2020 can do. Graduation is not the end for us, it's only the beginning. Now is the time to make our presence be known. Now is the time to push past our limits, work towards our dreams, and keep going, because success doesn't rest unless you decide to sleep on your dreams instead of making your dreams become a reality. Congratulations, Vigor High School, Class of 2020, and go Wolfpack.
Good afternoon. It is a distinguished honor to welcome you, Mr. Threadgill, Superintendent, stage guests, Mr. Cunningham, school board members, faculty and staff, and family and friends to CF Vigor's Class of 2020 commencement. Thank you all for being present with us, the Class of 2020, during this joyous occasion. Many of us walked into high school with a contagious euphoria for the years ahead. We shared laughter, tears, and very apparent heartbreak and frustration. We've learned that tomorrow, nor what is in it, is promised. Amid what is supposed to be the happiest moments of our lives, we're forced to mask our faces with learning to persevere. It may seem like all of this was meaningless because your ending was not as you envisioned. But remember, it is not about how you get there, but it is about getting there. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, "For everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven, and now is your time." To my fellow classmates, when the world seems to work against you and you only have yourself to hold on to, you are then at your strongest. Footprints in the sands tell us that when you no longer see the two footprints and only one remains, God is carrying you, but he never leaves your side. Throughout my high school career, I learned to adapt, and that in 4 short years, you can become a different person. As Rudyard Kipling said, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, while still somehow rising like Maya Angelou and learning to remove my mask that Paul Dunbar wore because I've learned to grow my happiness from within, I know that I can prevail any storm forecasted in my future. High school taught me that no matter what is said or taken from you, your knowledge is yours to keep. It taught me that in life, you will be challenged, judged, and persecuted by those who have little significance to your life or well-being. And when you make this realization, their observations are mere grains of sand, and your faith, only the size of a mustard seed, will carry you a long way. It also taught me that we are our own individuals. We are not all just academically great, but we are all well-rounded individuals. We are future artists, musicians, architects, and entrepreneurs. Being a scholar does not make you exceptional, but being able to exceed in whatever you decide to makes you exceptional. Speaking of greatness, I would like to express my gratitude to those who endlessly supported me. First, giving an honor to God, who knew me before I knew myself. My mom for instilling the idea to be the best that I can be in everything that I do. My family to each and every one of you for being my cheerleaders, even in overtime. My friends, for the unconditional emotional support. And lastly, thanks to me. I would be nowhere without myself, and everything that I have accomplished, I owe it to myself. Because when you live for others, you will always win together, but lose on your own. Thank you, Mr. Threadgill and school board members for making this commencement ceremony possible for us amid everything that was going on. And at this time, I would like to personally thank a few people that have impacted the lives of all of us. Mr. Cunningham, Mr. Threadgill, and Ms. Brookins. As we matriculate and elevate towards our individual success and paths, our roots will remain the same. The fruits we yield will bear nutrition for our future. To the Vigor High School class of 2020, congratulations to us. We did it.
Parents, students, this time has been long awaited. I'm going to ask the parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, aunts and uncles who played an intricate role in helping us to get the class of 2020 to where they are now. Would you please stand? And I'd also like to ask my esteemed, outstanding faculty and staff, would you please stand? This is what it takes. When you heard them speak about it takes a village to raise our children, this is the village. And although they may be leaving us, they'll never leave our hearts. If there's anything that we can do as your Vigor High School family, we're always there. Now, those that were standing on the side of you have long awaited to hear their child's name called. Please give them the respect of hearing their child's name called, and let's hold our applause until all of our class have walked through and received their diplomas. Students, haven't seen you guys in the hallway, and it's been a little different because we truly miss you guys. But you know, you've been taught from the 9th grade year to present how to act, how to govern yourselves, because now you're entering the real world. So without further ado, let's get this party on because you deserve these diplomas.
To our principal, Mr. Cunningham, to our superintendent, Mr. Threadgill, to our platform guests, to family and friends, it is my honor to present to you the 123 candidates for graduation for C.F. Vigor High School. Class of 2020, please stand to receive your diplomas. I will begin with our top 10. Valedictorian, Jeremy Johnson. Salutatorian Micaiah Lilly. Number 3, Kayla Powell. Number 4, Michael Winbush. Number 5, Carlia Kidd. Number 6, Beyonce Johnson Baskin. Number 7, Tiana Malone. Number 8, Latirini Brackett. Number 9, Jairez Barnes. Number 10, Shakira York. Angel Bolton. Michael Brazelton Harris. Micaiah Breach Francis, class president. DeAntoine Brown. Jaquarius Burpo. Ziona Campbell. Cameron Chalmers. Talia Clark. Nicholas Cooper. Jorian Crawford. Kerjavius Dale. Kerjavia Dale. Gabrielle Dixon. Damian Dugans. Alvin Edwards. Louis Eli. Janisha Fort. Jamarcus Fountain. Shania Fountain. Wait, Shania Fountain. Christopher Glover. Cavante Gordon. Dorian Gray. Nylacia Green. Taylor Griffin. Joshua Hale. Talia Harris. Tykeria Harris. Darius Hendon, Javon Hicks, Vashti Heyer, Davion Holder, Dontravius Holly Austin, Jacoby Howard Chaplin, Brandon Inge, Paul Jackson III, Akira Jones, Vice President. Michaela Jones, Jaquez King, Jeremy Labazon, Anthony Law, Adia Lumbers, Mariella Malone, Samirian Marion, Jacoby Marks, Deontay May, Nicholas McGinnis, Cameron Miller, Jatovia Mims, Aaron Mitchell, Malaysia Montgomery, Jasmine Moore, Shedrick Miles, Bruce, excuse me, Miracle Orange, Cedriana Pigot,
Xavier Purifoy, Jordan Randolph, Georgiana Reed, Keandra Riggins, Kiana Riley, Deja Robinson, Destiny Robinson, Corey Rouser, Rory Rudolph. Rakira Ruffin. Cameron Samuels. Jai Scott. Brianna Simmons. Deandra Smith. Takaya Smith is in the stands. Marcus Snipes. Makira Stone. Quentin Summers. Charles Tillman. Deshaun Tillman. Chandre Treadwell. Sydney Tucker. Philip Tyus. Ulissa Wade. Samuel Walker. Naya Walters. Ricky Ward. Shakira Ward. Derek Watson. Tatiana Watts. Dorian Wheeler. Jemiah White. Zamorian White. Kelvisha Williams. LeBrandon Williams. Lemirian Williams. Talia Williams. Thaddeus Williams. Tamarcus Williams. Jemiah Wilson. Isaiah Wimbush. Justin Withers Jones. Mr. Cunningham, it's on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special presentation for one of ours who started with us, but he finished in heaven. We proudly present this diploma for Patrick Crawford to his mother and his father. Let's get back to our seats, please. Class of 2020, you can remain standing. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. By the powers vested in me by the state of Alabama and the Mobile County Public School System, I declare you all C.F. Vigor High School class of 2020 graduates. Woo! Woo! Next, we will have the alma mater